Welcome! We've done that twice now.
We have. I think that was better synchronized.
Was it better?
I feel good about our synchronization.
Poor Leigh is having to adjust the camera. There you go. Sorry, Leigh. Happy Friday!
Happy almost Halloween.
Almost Halloween.
Jill, be careful, there's a ghost behind you.
Oh my gosh. All right. Happy Friday. You made it through the week. My name's Eric Morton.
I'm Jill Diffendal.
And we are the hosts of Boxed In,
Boxed In.
your weekly resource for unboxing random Disney-related crap plus bourbon.
Plus bourbon.
So we have a lot of Disney treats today.
Look at our spread.
Quite the spread. We've been all over property collecting only the best Disney treats.
Only the best.
Or only the most convenient treats for us to get. And I think we got a pretty good haul. I did a quick calculation. There's about 19,000 calories right here.
Yes, altogether 19,000.
And we'll be eating everything. No, we might.
We'll
might sniff everything.
We'll lick a few things.
We have a party here tomorrow. We might give some of that out.
Yeah.
Didn't mean Leigh doesn't have a spread, though, of course. We always have the spread. Thank
There's
you,
always,
Leigh.
Yeah. Charcuterie.
We have, as you see, Poppy graduated. So here's her class photo. You don't have to because it might be hard to zoom back out. Her class photo and ribbon. She's now an AKC, American Kennel Club star puppy. So, you want that? So we're very excited. Poppy's very excited for Halloween. It's her first Halloween. She's dying to go trick-or-treating. If there's treats involved, she's
all about the treats.
She's always there.
And that's what this show is all about. It's all about Halloween treats.
Correct. Yeah. Special shout out before we get too deep into this. Special shout out to our WIGS members. WIGS, the WDWNT Interglobe Society. These are our Patreon people who support us.
They do.
We have a number of them. A lot of them are in the chat. You can support us for as little as $2 a month. You get a Discord channel, early access to events, core bucks, there's all kinds of perks. Check it out, patreon.com.
Post shows, all the things.
Shows on some shows.
Lots of content. If you like content, we give you more content when you join our WIGS program.
So patreon.com/WDWNT or WDWNT.com/Patreon. Poppy's running around. We will bring her up when she's ready. She's been a little shy.
Tolerant of said bringing.
Right, she's ready when Poppy's ready to be on camera. She'll let you know.
She'll let us know.
She'll let us know.
Yeah.
All right. If you have not joined us before, please like and subscribe. We love growing our family here. We are a small show. We are very low tech. We're doing this with, just my phone on a tripod.
There's like a fancy tripod, Eric, and a fancy microphone.
Yeah, that's a fancy tripod from about 1986. And
they don't make them like they used to.
I don't know what new tripod technology has come out since then.
All this newfangled tripod technology.
I don't need all this newfangled stuff. And we always start Boxed In with a bourbon. We unbox a secret bourbon. By secret, I mean we both know what it is. But you don't until we open it. So let me open.
So I'm just going to say, I bought this bourbon like 2 months ago. But we have received so many viewer gifts of bourbon in the last 2 months that it's only just now that I was finally able to bring out this bourbon because we've had so many great fans sending us bourbon over the last
Sounds like
months.
A great problem to have. We're very fortunate.
It is. We are so fortunate and we thank you. And so I am really impressed at my restraint, to be quite frank, that this bourbon has sat in my apartment for several weeks and I haven't touched it.
Alexa, stop. Excuse me. There was a ball. There were ghosts dancing just on the other side of the kitchen island. It's a little much, a little extra for a Friday night. We try to keep it low key. Jake is here. Lee's here. Poppy, of course, is here. We had a baby here until recently. Who knows what happened to that baby?
Baby's not a fan of the show.
Baby doesn't like.
Karen wants to know if you have a bourbon suggestion for making Tipsy Ducks in Love. I think they use Bean.
They use Jim Beam for Tipsy Ducks in Love, which is.
Honestly, you're not going to taste it.
You're wasting good bourbon.
Don't put good bourbon in Tipsy Ducks. You're not going to taste it. Don't put like the worst of the worst bourbon in Tipsy Ducks, but don't put anything good.
Yeah.
Like if you can get your hands on Buffalo Trace, that's like $25 a bottle. That's a perfectly good bourbon for Tipsy Ducks.
My first car was a 1988 Plymouth Horizon, and I put really nice tires on it. That's pretty stupid. I wouldn't waste good bourbon in a Tipsy
The
Ducks.
lesson here is stay in your lane. If your lane is Tipsy Ducks, keep in the same bourbon lane as Tipsy Ducks.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. That's probably really loud. It's right next to the microphone.
Our bourbon tonight
Russell's.
is a Russell's Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, aged 10 years, 45% alcohol, which is 90 proof. We're not super proofy here.
You may recall we did have a Russell's Rye a few months ago.
That was your FOMO bourbon.
That was my FOMO bourbon, where
Yeah.
the guy was at the liquor store going, I heard they have Russell's Rye. He's looking all over.
Yeah.
He's talking to the guy. He's like, it's so hard to find. And I saw the Russell's Rye, and I was like, they got 2 bottles left after that guy. I'll buy that.
And if you're one of our WIGS members who is able to join us the week of the 50th anniversary and came to the Polynesian bungalow parties, we had a bottle of Russell's Single Barrel, which was very delightful and probably twice as expensive as this bottle right here.
So Jill, how are your fingernails doing today?
I think they're up to the challenge.
Okay, here you go. So lots going on. I've been very busy in the parks, as many of you know.
Doing whatever Jeannie tells you.
Doing whatever the free Genie tells me. The third video for that, don't go watch it right now, but after we're done in a little while, watch it. The third version in Hollywood Studios just dropped within the last hour.
It did.
So it's my favorite one. I think it's the most fun. I don't know.
I
Maybe
had fun for the small amount of.
Yeah, Jill and Leigh caught up with us
Yeah,
at the
we
end.
did.
So there we go. Let's do
Are we
that
ready
sound.
for the sound?
The sound everyone loves.
There it is. All right, what do we think about this? It smells nice.
Okay.
A little flowery.
Hillary has-
Definitely caramel.
What does Hillary want?
No, Hillary's commenting that nobody's eating candy corn. Hillary, you're not taking into account the candy corn that's
You
not
won't-
in the empty dish.
You won't believe how much
You
candy
won't
corn.
believe how much candy corn we ate at the Morton's house.
Leigh mixes it with like peanuts, and then all the candy corn gets eaten.
Got some Russells here. We're gonna share this out to the audience.
Ooh, Lynette watched your video already up here.
Oh yeah, thank you, Lynette. I hope you enjoyed
It
it.
smells nice. So there's something.
That's on
I
our main
learned.
channel, by the way. If you're,
So I wasn't here last week because I was in New York.
I don't know. I got a little nail polish remover on the nose.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know.
I drank a lot of bourbon when I was in New York. I tried a lot of new bourbons.
Aw.
This is good.
Live in
Oh,
the
it is
Dream
good.
said nice things about me, but also I need to thank them for bringing me
Living the dream. I'm really sorry I missed you guys last week.
Yeah, and Leigh wants to
Here I
thank you
come.
for
my gift.
her gift.
Oh,
Leigh did receive a gift. So
chosen.
good time. Last night we had our Halloween episode of News Tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of great fun. Nick clearly won the
Killer.
costume contest.
Killer with that
as
Sunny
Sunny
Eclipse
Eclipse
costume.
with the keyboard and everything. Nick always wins the costume contest, doesn't he? All right, I really like this. This is
It's A+. This is good. This is really good. So what I've learned about my bourbon preferences while I was in New York. So I wasn't here last week because I was in New York and I tried a lot of bourbons. I couldn't find any bourbon to buy and bring home because that's a different story. But restaurants up there have a lot of bourbons. So I got to try Old Rip Van Winkle 10-year, which is the best bourbon I've ever drank in my life.
oui.
It was so good. But then I also tried a George T. Stagg Buffalo Trace Antique Collection, and I couldn't, because it was 130 proof, Eric. So one of the things I've learned about myself is that proofy is too proofy. Oh, we got a
Matt
super
Rissman
chat.
says $20.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for all the
much,
great
Matt.
content. Well, thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you, Matt. Here, then.
Cheers.
We'll do a drink anytime a super chat comes in. How's that? Or anytime a super chat doesn't come in.
I think that's appropriate.
No pressure. The reason we're here,
The reason we're here.
the treats.
We have treats to unbox.
Lots of treats. And I think we should start down here with the ones that are just in the white wrapper.
Okay, let's pull one out.
These are treats. These are kind of more standard general Disney treats. I got them at the confectionery counter at Bayview Gifts.
But I think these are, you can probably get these at, say, Big Top.
Correct.
Or the Candy Cauldron in Springs, I know, has a lot of case of stuff. Anywhere that has case of...
I have to interrupt.
Oh, do it.
Because we got Poppy,
Do it.
and she put on
Poppy's
her
ready to be
costume.
on camera.
She's in her ghost hostess costume. Let's show it off.
Look at her little costume.
Got a little skirt.
Little bow.
There she goes. There's Poppy. This is her graduation present.
Pop star.
Yeah, she's a ghost host.
You're such a good girl.
And before we get too far, we got 2 treats for Poppy.
We
Here,
did.
if you hold her, I'll unbox the first treat.
Let's unbox the Poppy treats. We'll start off with those. Because Poppy gets the first dibs on the treats.
Ooh, Poppy. These are from Wolfgang Bakery. This is a spider cupcake.
Look how cute it is. You get a puppy cookie. You get a puppy Halloween cookie.
She can only have part of it, her mother tells
it's
me.
like
But
the cookie is as big as Poppy's head, literally.
all right, so I'm going to break off a piece of this. We'll put her down, bring her back for a treat later. We're going to see. Actually, if we put her here, do you want to see if she'll do a trick?
Sure.
Oh, God.
Will she do it?
No.
I don't know. On here, Poppy, sit. Poppy,
She's on a countertop. She
sit. She's having trouble sitting. Let's not do it.
She's like, but what's this other treat you have? Come on.
Okay.
There you go. Look. She's-
No, we'll give her the treat on the floor.
Okay. There you sort of
Her
said,
feet are
good
too
girl.
slippery. It was my fault. Sit. There we go. That wasn't a sit, but there you go. Anyway, she did graduate, I promise. I'm not saying she.
She's camera
Some
shy.
people have a hard time.
I'll just say
performing on
this:
camera.
her dog trainer said she seems a little amped up. I believe in ending on a good note, and made sure we were able to do a command that she did, whether or not it was really totally in sync with when you issued the command. It was kind of like, oh, she's sitting. Sit. Okay, yeah, she did. She's usually really good at sit, actually, but she got super
It's like the
distracted.
chicken or the egg, which came first.
All right, so anyway.
All right, so let's start with our first treat. We have, dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's backwards.
Backwards.
Oh, look how cute. We have a Mickey Rice Krispie treat, little jack-o'-lantern.
It's cute.
It's a little chocolate dipped on the ears.
He
It's
looks
got the
like
little
he's got
green
this, like,
pumpkin
irritated
stem
look on his face.
icing.
Meh.
It's a Jill
Treat
Mickey
butt.
treat. A little irritated.
Treat
look on
butts.
his face.
Of course, Lee's about the butts even on Rice
Treat
Krispie
butt.
treats. Treat butt.
So you got a bunch of treats from Baby Gifts from the
A bunch.
confectionery page.
A bunch. They're expensive too. They're a little over $5, I think.
Ooh, this is a cute one.
It's like a cake pop, I think.
It's a cake pop.
Are you taste testing or just showing?
We're gonna
We're gonna taste test some of them.
I think this is a marshmallow.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That is a marshmallow, not a cake
Yeah,
pop.
because it's light.
I think we should taste test the marshmallow because I'm a sucker for marshmallow. We can taste test every other one. I vote that. I vote that. We're gonna cut Mickey's ear off.
Oh boy!
Oh no! We're gonna cut off an ear.
This is symbolic of Disney's current management.
Yeah. Cut off your
One
ear
ear.
to spite your face.
I can't hear. I can't hear these complaints.
Yes,
What
right?
petition?
It's like it's the Van Gogh Mickey. I cut off his ear. Cheers.
That was a true marshmallow.
It's marshmallow and chocolate.
I don't know. I love marshmallow. I love chocolate. It's nothing fancy,
Come here,
but
baby.
I would eat it again. What else do we have in the collection of things you got from Baby Gifts?
I don't know. I have,
Ooh,
a,
look at this. What is this?
I have a dog that's ready to be on
Oh.
camera. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's another Rice Krispie treat. Dun, dun, dun. It's Jack Skellington. Look how
Oh,
cute
he's
he
cute.
is. Look at his cute face.
Poppy, come here.
Now he's smiling. He is a happy Jack Skellington. My complaint here is that he is dipped in what is probably white chocolate, which I am not a fan of white chocolate.
Quote unquote vanilla candy.
I mean, it's not really chocolate, so. He's a real cutie. I have to say, I think, I feel like Disney may have gone overboard with the number of Halloween treats they came out with, because there are so many, we didn't even know where to begin. But they've done a really good job with the vast majority of them. Right, Popstar?
Right, Pop Star. Sorry, I know people get irritated by the unruly dog, but she's just part of the show.
One person gets.
Union says we can't fire her. All right.
Whoa! Look at the size of this. Oh, wow. That's
It's cookie.
Cool.
That's pretty.
Looks like Vampirina.
I'm gonna have to.
A Vampirina cookie.
Yes. Vampirina.
That's cool. And it's light, like
Eric,
the cookie's probably
true or
pretty
false? You and Jake went to Disney Junior dance party at Hollywood Studios.
I'm not going to answer. Let's ask the chat. Chat, did Jake and I go to the Disney Junior Play and Dance at Hollywood Studios on the video that dropped today?
Thank you.
We do what Jeannie says. All right.
It happened.
Let's see what the chat says.
Emma says true.
Yep.
Get Poppy a doggy cupcake from Sprinkles. I didn't know
Did
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles have doggy cupcakes?
Apparently they do. What should we start with next?
Go with the things that are the most obvious, like right there in the middle front, the Halloween.
Oh, well. So I took a little jaunt this afternoon to Disney Springs. So all of the Springs-based treats that you'll see tonight, I ran around and collected this afternoon. One of which is the Everglazed Halloween donut. So you can get this donut in 3 varieties. They're all the same on the bottom, and then they all come with a peep. This is the black cat peep because I'm a cat person. I'm a crazy cat lady, and I had to get the black cat. But you can also get a Frankenstein head or a sugar skull.
You're a crazy cat lady with no cat.
That is a true story.
I'm a billionaire with no money.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Eric. Eric,
You
okay.
identify as a billion.
So it's the standard Everglazed glazed donut. It's got a giant wad of icing on top, onto which is dusted a generous portion of Halloween sprinkles, and then more icing, candy corn, and a black cat peep. I come from Pennsylvania, the home of Peeps. The Peep factory is actually not too far away from where I grew up. And Halloween Peeps are kind of a big deal.
This one had a rough ride on the monorail.
It
with me
did.
today.
It looks like it had a little tough time.
This is from Gasparilla at
happened
Grand
to it?
Floridian. I don't know.
You took a trip to the Grand Floridian today.
I went to the Grand Floridian to get this. This is the Hocus Pocus cake. It's really 3 cupcakes, and it's had a rough. Some of the cupcakes were laying down earlier, and
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think originally these orange things were sticking up like.
the problem is I went on the monorail, and the monorail went amok, amok, amok.
Amok.
That I think the purple one's pretty, but I think it looks like it's supposed to.
Okay,
Y'all are going through these too quickly.
that's true.
Eat something.
We should eat something. What do we want to eat? Let's start
Yes,
next.
We have the Gideon's cookies.
Here, I'm gonna
Do we
try.
want
I'm
to do
gonna
the
try
cake?
an ear.
Should
of
we do the
this
cake?
Yeah, the cake.
I've never eaten Gideon's cake.
I haven't had Gideon. Well, I might have
I
had
have an
Gideon.
ear.
Eat an ear?
Yeah, eat an ear.
I just want to bite it.
Vampirina's ear.
I took an ear off the cookie. We'll see how this goes.
So I also went to Gideon's at Springs, and Gideon's has quite a few Halloween things relative to the number of offerings Gideon's typically has. One of which is this Frankenstein cake. So if you've ever seen Gideon's cakes, they're layer cakes with several layers, lots of icing. This one is full of chocolate and
M&Ms?
cookies and cream icing and M&Ms. It's kind of insane.
It's gonna be hard
Kind
to
of
show
insane.
this.
Oh, maybe we should. Let's put it on a plate.
Oh, that'll work.
Let's put it on a plate so we can show it off proper.
You need a bigger.
We'll grab a knife oh, yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna slide it on out of there. It's insane. It's an insane piece of cake. I mean, all Gideon's cakes are like 6+ inches tall. They're massive. This one is quite a lot.
Okay. Let's see.
We're eating food in front of Poppy, which is her least favorite
All
thing.
right. So, I don't know if we'll be able to get it. Here's my hand, just so you can see how big it is.
It's monstrous.
Yeah, this is at least 2 inches.
So you've got the cookie, you've got the 3 layers of cake.
And
It
then
is
a big glob of cream
slathered
on top.
with cookies and cream icing, and then there are M&Ms in between each layer as well.
It looks more like brownie than cake. Like it looks very.
What do we think
Very
it tastes
rich.
like, Eric? Should we give it a try?
Yeah, well, just for the people. I mean, I don't want to eat it. I don't want to eat it, but
the
we
people.
owe this to the viewers.
I think we owe it to them to tell them how this tastes. Because this is, so let me tell you, this is a $9 slice of cake. So I think we owe it to them to tell them if it's actually worth the $9 that we paid for it.
Yep.
No questions, no qualms. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna try just a little piece of the cake.
I'm not that much of a cake person. I have had some really good cake in Walt Disney World lately. This is excellent cake.
Very
This
good.
is excellent cake.
Thank you, Gideon.
Thank you, Gideon, for giving us this amazing Frankenstein cake. Which, hurry up and get it, because I think this is only here for the rest of October.
Is that true? Oh, Leigh, would you like to volunteer to eat some?
I kind of want more frosting than anything because I don't really like.
Most Gideon's special edition things.
Can you help me? Here, I'm with her.
Come on. Most Gideon special edition things are on a month-by-month basis. So while we're talking about
Part of the
Gideon-
charm of our show is chasing Poppy around.
Yeah, well, not that one. Those are the regular ones we got.
She's right here. Jake's gonna get you. Jill's gonna get you. There you
got
go.
her. Let's give her another.
We got her.
little,
We got another treat for Poppy.
another poppy treat.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a skull.
A spooky skull.
Also from Wolfgang Bakery. There are several locations throughout the greater Orlando area.
This appears to be the same flavor as the other one.
Probably. But she liked the first one, so
Mm-hmm.
she's probably going to like this one.
I think we have to set her down so she can eat it properly.
Here. Go enjoy your treat.
And stop barking at us.
Well, no skull butt. She's done.
She's gone.
She
be back.
took off with that
She'll
treat.
be back very soon.
So while we're on the Gideon's topic, Gideon's also had not one, but two special limited edition Halloween cookies for the month of October.
Frankenstein
And Bride of Frankenstein.
and Bride of Frankenstein.
You have Bride of Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. Oh, you have Frankenstein.
Yep.
So it is a chocolate cookie, cookies and cream cookie, right? Covered in M&Ms.
It's like annoyingly dusted with
It's
like
a lot. Cookie crumbs. Those
cookie
are probably
crumbs.
Oreo cookie crumbs.
yeah, it's maybe a little like I can look at it and go, that's a little much.
It's a little much.
Like
That's a lot of cookie we've got going on right there.
Are you gonna cut it in half or just?
no, we'll probably just cut off a little bite.
So that is a chocolate cookies and cream M&M cookie. This is a white chocolate cookies and cream M&M cookie called the Bride of Frankenstein. So you'll notice a lot of similarities. But at the end of the day, they are both super duper covered in M&Ms. So that is Bride of Frankenstein. I am not partial to Bride of Frankenstein because I don't like white chocolate.
I like the white chocolate and the regular dough.
Jake, can I convince you to hold this dog for a few minutes? She's
Please whisper to Poppy. Shall we try the Gideons, Eric? Is that next on our agenda?
Those cookies,
Gideon
John
sampling?
said that thing must weigh a pound. They're at least a half a pound.
They're heavy. They are definitely heavy.
I don't think I'm gonna like this one.
All right,
Well-
let's find out. It's a lot. Give them the cross
I
section.
would like it. I could do without all the
So you can see.
dusting on it.
Oh,
The
so
dusting
it's like
is
the
the
regular
outside.
chocolate chip cookie inside.
Yeah.
It's not a chocolate cookie.
Correct.
It's a chocolate chip cookie covered in chocolate.
And cookie crumbs.
That's not my favorite.
No.
I would probably like the white one better.
Let's try the white one and see how that differs. So much cookie, so little time. So this is a white chocolate chip cookie.
I think there's just too much going on.
There's so much going on. You can't distinguish one flavor from the other.
See, I would like it without the M&Ms. I think the M&Ms
Yeah.
and the regular chocolate would deter from.
I would go for one of the standard Gideon's cookies before I went for one of these, to be quite honest.
Correct.
Yeah.
I love their cookies.
Yeah.
These are not my favorite.
This is a lot.
Mel and Leigh has put in a request that you guys eat more food in future shows.
Right on.
You're really asking a lot of us.
Andy Morton wants to know why the cookies aren't iridescent.
No iridescent. We have iridescent skulls?
Oh, should we bust out the iridescent?
Yeah.
All right. So
Iridescent.
I went to the Ganachery. We're gonna save the really good thing from the Ganachery for a little bit later in the show. But let's bust out this other thing I got at the Ganachery. I saw these sitting on the shelf and I was like, whoa, those are so cool. They are iridescent, like copper iridescent skulls.
Oh, that's the chocolate? That's not paper?
No, that's the chocolate. So there are 4
Okay.
chocolate skulls.
I gotta take one out.
I want to say this is
Okay, you gotta see the box and then I'll take one out.
$13 for the box.
These are
they're,
heavy.
They're not cheap, but I mean I think they're on par
These
with
are
Ganachery
cool.
pricing.
These are super
But look how cool they are. So detailed. Alas, poor Yorick.
You
I
cannot
ate
tell on the
Horatio.
camera. You can't quite
see the
tell
color.
how iridescent they
Yeah,
are. Here,
they're
let me
like-
help
It
you.
looks like a penny. It
They are-
really does.
They are super.
and then
Let's give it a little more light. Let there be light on
You're
the
gonna have to
on the
come on
copper
this side.
skull. But it's like this iridescent copper color that is just
You
stellar.
can see it a little better, but not as much.
Oh, that's definitely that
It's
helps.
better, but it's. Can you do like a warm light?
yeah, maybe.
No. There you go. That's probably closer. They're like pink. Hillary, it shocked her already.
Hillary's terrified.
Hillary is concerned that you didn't know there was a ghost lurking behind you.
I'm trying
Oh
to
my
ignore
gosh.
the fact. All right, let's see what's inside these. What do you think? I don't know what's in them. Are they solid chocolate? Is there something filling them? Oh, there's
It's just
stuff
chocolate.
No.
Oh, it's a chocolate.
It's like ganache inside.
Truffle?
So it's ganache from the
It's like a
ganache.
truffle. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
I'll eat it for science.
Eat it for science and entertainment value.
Oh my.
Is it good?
Yep.
Do you want to try some, Leigh?
No, I'm good, thank you. I'll have some later.
Guess one to Jake.
We need everyone to test it for science. Wow.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I don't regret that decision. They're
I'm not a huge
beautiful
fan
and
of this
delicious.
aftertaste.
Belgian chocolate good.
It's definitely a dark, like bitter chocolate. There's a bitter aftertaste to it for sure. Oh, look at his cute face. Let's look at his cute face next. Cake pop.
It's a pumpkin pie pop.
Oh, I'm gonna like this one.
Jack Skellington. There's our guy.
Everybody's
All about
favorite at
pumpkin
Halloween.
pie slice.
Let me ask you this.
Am I the only one that doesn't
Oh,
like
it's
Jack
got the-
Skellington?
Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? Chat, chime in on this. What is the answer to this question? Is it a Halloween movie or is it a Christmas movie?
All right, let's see what the chat. Yes,
Jake says yes. Jake thinks both.
I don't
Like,
know.
when do you watch it? When do you watch it? Do you watch it at Halloween or do you watch it at Christmas?
Everybody so far is saying both.
All right.
I'm not aware of any families gathering around, putting a roaring fire on and watching Nightmare
Die
Before
Hard a
Christmas.
Christmas movie?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard's a boy Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a boy.
It's a romance
I mean-
story. The man comes across the country to see his wife. All right, this
Told
was
him she doesn't want anything to do with it.
damaged a little in well, what are you gonna do? I forget what this is called. It's a cake, and this is from Contempo.
It's got a little baby
Oh,
pumpkin in
look
front.
how cute it
This
is.
is gonna be hard to show.
That's
And I will say on our website, we didn't like it on our
We,
website.
what we even the description of it on the Contempo
really
Cafe
cute.
online order menu was pretty sparse, and actually this looks a lot better than what I ever expected it to look like.
Are we not cutting up the jacket? We doing that later?
We can't. Eat
We have a
everything.
lot. We got a long way to go. We might wait until the end and do a pick
Maybe
a few.
we let the chat vote what we should taste
Yeah.
next. Let's open up a couple more things, and then we'll try something that the chat thinks we should try. I really want to try that.
Here.
Oh my god, this is like my jam.
It's a whoopie pie.
It's like cookie.
Stitched heart whoopie pie.
This is a Sally's stitched heart whoopie pie. The icing inside is blue, and it's got this great, like, that's love. That's like made by hand love that they hand iced that.
Let me tell you, when I went to buy it, they were out.
Oh.
And the lovely cast member at Gasparilla said, I think they're finishing some in the bakery right now. And she said, go ahead and get in line. And by the time you're ready to check out, I might have one for you. And she did.
All right, I'm bucking the chat decision and putting this on a plate because I really want to try this. Oh, so it's soft.
It's super soft.
It's definitely, this is a cake. It's not a cookie. It's a cake.
It says a whoopie pie.
What,
I don't really know what that means, but
where I come from,
They're like cookies.
a whoopie pie is like a dense chocolate cake, like a round circle of chocolate cake about that big, with top and bottom like an ice cream sandwich with vanilla icing in the middle.
okay, so I thought it was more like a moon pie.
No.
Whoopie pie is just a dumb name.
They're usually a really
And the
dense
icing is
cake.
blue. I wonder what flavor this
Oh, good, it'll
is.
ruin your tongue.
What do we think flavor this is? So it's just vanilla.
The world waits.
Vanilla cake, vanilla icing. It's just dyed blue. But it's really good. I really like this. If you like sweet vanilla,
For Leigh.
it's
I want to
delicious.
pass that amount.
Well, I'm watching my figure, so.
This is delicious. I really like this.
Whoopie pie. Stitched heart.
I
Sally's
would-
stitched heart.
I would eat this again.
Okay, so from the person who doesn't like super sweet things, I really like it. The frosting is super sweet.
It is.
Like
It
the
is.
cake, I like the cake without the
The
frosting.
cake's really good. It's like a really dense vanilla
Yeah, the cake
cake.
is just like a regular vanilla cake, but the frosting is
Oh, let's
super
try that.
sweet.
Oh, look, it's got Oreo ears. It's like a mini witch, right?
Mini Witch.
Mini witch.
Cupcake with Oreo ears.
Oh my god, there's so much food. It's so good that people.
I don't know
are
if there's a
coming
safe
tomorrow
way
to
for
eat
me to
all
like.
of this. Do you want a plate? Can you put it on a plate?
Yeah, we'll put it on a plate.
It's like a brownie. Is it a
Oh,
brownie?
it's cute.
Look at
Um,
that.
That's
It is
oh,
called
that's heavy. That's a
That's so much chocolate.
Mini Oreo Cupcake. I think you bought this.
No, you bought it.
I
I
did.
didn't buy it.
Okay, then
think
this
from
came from
Gasparilla.
no. This came. Oh, did it? Okay, probably maybe.
I think it came from. Maybe it came
They all
from
run together
BBG.
after a while.
Might have been BBG.
That's a hefty cupcake.
Oh, it sure is.
I don't think I'm gonna eat it. I know what it's gonna taste like. It'll be pretty good.
This is overkill for me. It's beautiful, but it's a lot.
Should we?
Oh.
Are we ready for this?
Let's feature one of our premiere items on the show. So, because my itinerary took me to Springs today to pick up treats for the show, I went to Amaret's Patisserie. Amaret's is famous for their petit cakes. They're itty bitty
That means
cakes.
small cake.
That means small.
For those of
cake.
you that are not fluent in French.
And this is a Haunted Mansion themed cake for Halloween. We're gonna be very delicate about pulling this puppy out of the box.
I'm not eating that.
Wow, we're not cut. I don't think we're.
I'm not cutting
this.
that.
It's too pretty to cut. But look at this. It's got hitchhiking ghosts. It's got
Are they
ghosts.
stapled on there? What?
No, it's fondant.
Oh,
It's decorated fondant. There are bats. There are ghosts. There's a haunted
they look like
mansion.
stitches. It looks like they're
It's
stapled in there.
beautiful. That is a serious business baby cake.
This is so.
The top of it is awesome.
Hey there, baby cakes. That cake is. So also, I will inform you that this cake costs $22. It is not a cheap cake. And Emirates does not take annual pass holder discount.
It's hard to tell what it tastes like. I mean, anything with fondant is kind of cheating, right?
Yeah, but
like you make a beautiful cake, but you made it with fondant.
This is an actual piece of ribbon. This band around the bottom is actual ribbon.
It smells spectacular.
I can tell you actually what this cake is. Hold on, I have the description. Let me grab it. Well, you
10 minutes later.
12
You may notice we do have a few artifacts of things that have been sent in on previous shows. So thanks again to the people who provided these.
I'm drinking from an old school.
So the Haunted Mansion cake is chocolate and vanilla chiffon cakes with chocolate brownie and diplomat cream. I don't know what diplomat cream
I looked it up at the time and it looked really good. I don't remember what
It means
Diplomat
fancy.
cream. It means
And you can't get a parking
sophisticated.
ticket.
It means yes. It means good negotiating skills. With candy coated chocolate pieces and chocolate chips. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on underneath the fondant of this cake. I think we'll cut this open tomorrow, and maybe we'll throw some pictures in WIGS Court for everybody. We can cut this open tomorrow and show everybody in Discord what it looks like on the inside. So WIGS exclusive, us eating this petit cake, this Haunted Mansion petit cake tomorrow.
So I think my kitchen
Complete.
is haunted. My glass just refilled itself.
Should we tell them what we wanted to do and we couldn't?
What was that?
We were gonna have smoking bourbon.
Oh yeah, the Publix is out of dry ice. We couldn't do
Get any
smoking
dry
bourbon.
ice. We wanted our bourbon to be iced with dry ice tonight, and we couldn't because they were out.
Our budget for the show is $0, and we were already well over that.
We were already several dollars over our budget, but it's not even that we were over budget. It's that Publix was out of dry ice.
This one,
Who
another
knew that
rough,
there's a run on dry ice at Halloween.
another rough ride on the monorail.
That is
This
a
is just
rough
a
ride.
basic. You can find this anywhere on property, I think. Basic Minnie Mouse Halloween cupcake.
Hillary said diplomat equals lots of butter.
Oh.
Diplomatic immunity.
It looks like
Look
it
at the
kinda fell
fancy you
flat,
got.
but it's
You got fancy.
That's expensive too. This is like $11.
They're like $10.99.
Yeah.
Well, we're saving the most expensive
Yeah.
for last. So this, our next treat. Should we cut this one? Are you a fan of this
No.
particular genre?
No, I just bought it for the people.
Okay.
Is it an apple?
It's a candy coated apple that I think is candy coated and then chocolate coated and also dressed up. It's like the twin of the mini witch.
I think those have got to be marshmallow ears.
Yeah, I think those are marshmallow ears.
You stop.
But this is a chocolate covered candy apple. That's cute. That's super cute.
I don't want to cut into it. Maybe we can. Like.
Let's take the last piece because we're definitely busting open, literally the last goodie we got.
When you get a hammer with it, you know it's good.
When your treat comes with a hammer, oh, we might need a bigger plate. I think we're gonna need a bigger plate than the little guys I pulled out of the cabinet.
She has no idea.
So, ladies and gentlemen, bring you an unboxing of a Ganachery pinata.
How do we get it
How
out
do
of
we get them
there?
out of here?
Does it come out of the bottom?
No.
How'd they get him in there?
This is tricky.
Man goes into cage. Cage goes into water. Sharks into water.
Where are the
Ah, there you go.
Trap door.
let's do this delicate like
Hold on. Movie magic.
movie magic.
We can do like Beauty and the Beast and just hold a blanket.
Oh no! I lost his ear.
Oh no, his ear came off.
This isn't as movie magic as I hoped it would be.
I got him. I got his.
You got him?
Yep.
There we go.
I got his butt. He's lost an ear.
Here, let me try to go.
It wasn't as exciting to
Speak
get him
the
out.
microphone.
It's really hard. Okay, Ganachery. Why do you make it so hard to get these out of the box?
There you
Because I
go.
think if we had tried to pull
What's in
him
the
out
box?
by his ears, we would have had a problem as well. And it's not even that hot today.
The
He's not
ear is
melty.
not super durable.
No.
But he's cute.
Here. Oh,
Oh gosh, he's cute.
Leigh. What do we have? Well, I'll hold his
I'll show
ear.
him. Oh wait, I just zoomed in. Hold on.
He
Just hold it
it
a
like
second.
like one-eyed Willie. He's one-eared Mickey.
One-eared Mickey.
Okay, we'll try.
He's so cute though. So this is the mummy Mickey.
Props to Leigh for doing this with one hand because she's got
Poppy
wrangling
in the
our
other.
stage manager in the other. I'm looking forward to eating this ear. You want to split the ear with me?
Let's eat the ear.
That's just plain old chocolate, isn't it? Look, don't look.
Who knows? I don't know what the bandages are made of. Are they icing? Are they white
It might
chocolate?
be
Is it
hand
fondant? All right, so we'll start with the ear. We're gonna start with the ear, which is probably like a solid chocolate wafer.
It's only wafer thin.
Wafer thin.
Oh no, it's Mr. Creosote.
It's definitely solid chocolate wafer.
And everything goes silent.
It's pretty good.
Can't talk eating. This is nice. This is good dark chocolate. I'm a dark chocolate
dark
fan.
chocolate?
Yeah.
All right.
This whole shebang is dark chocolate for sure. All right, so
Jill, you bought it.
first of all, I want to tell
break
you,
it.
this is the most expensive treat we purchased. This is a $28 chocolate pinata from the Ganachery. Ganachery is not a cheap place to hang out and make
They
purchases.
gave you a hammer for free.
However, so you go in, the pinata comes pre-boxed. You pick him up off a shelf. He's on a shelf. He comes pre-boxed in this box. Now I understand why, because putting him in the box and getting him out of the box is a pain. But when you take him up to the checkout, when they ring you up, they don't give you this until you pay for him. They give you a Ganachery hammer. You can see it actually says Ganachery on the handle of the hammer, the mallet.
Mallet, hammer. Let's not get too technical.
Designed.
This looks like if
to-
Thor were a baker or a
When
chocolatier.
you're ready to break, I'm gonna zoom in.
Let's get zoomed in on him.
Get zoomed in and then we'll
so
break
that we can smash.
Okay.
Let's do a little smash
Oh,
and grab.
smash.
Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready for Jill to smash this Mickey head? I think we need to make
I'll
this
hold the
happen.
plate so it
Are you
doesn't
ready?
slide around.
Are you ready for this?
Don't hit my hand.
I don't know what's inside. I've never had one of these. This
I
is
think
my
it's
first ever
things.
Ganachery pinata.
I think it's many things.
Many things.
It's probably money.
Oh, good, because he was expensive. He was $28. All right, let's go.
Probably
Ready?
be like 22 back.
1, 2, 3. Woo! Ooh. Look at this. All right, we got to show you all of the crazy that's inside of this guy.
Oh, wait, wait.
Oh, you're zoomed in,
I'm
babe.
so zoomed in now. It looks really weird.
There's a lot going on in the studio you guys can't see.
There we go. Look at all this stuff. There's like
There
huge
are
pieces of
layers of
chocolate
things.
bark. There's a lot of chocolate bark going on with like Halloween colors and sprinkles. What else do we have in here? There's like dark chocolate bark. Oh, it's like milk chocolate on the bottom.
Oh, there's milk chocolate. There's dark chocolate.
There's cookie hunks in here. All right, I'm gonna taste a piece of this bark. See how the bark is. How's your bark, Poppy?
Piercing.
Ruff, ruff.
They usually have really good chocolate.
I wouldn't call it bark.
Is chocolate?
It's just kind of
It's
chocolate.
just chocolate.
With a little icing mixed in.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Where's Jason when you need him?
All right.
I actually know exactly where Jason is. She's in Pennsylvania. So there's our super fancy Ganachery pinata. This is a lot of chocolate, though. I mean, like,
But is it $28? You pay for the artistry and the presentation and for the mallet, right?
I mean, these are all handmade, right? There's a lot of work that goes into putting one of these suckers together.
Correct.
I don't even know how you make this. How do you make this hollow chocolate sphere full of other chocolate?
I think they have a mold that you pour chocolate in and you swirl it around. and
That's
you
got to
put
take
that
a lot of
somehow.
work and time, right? So, like, I get it, and you know, this is fun. It's a lot
The
of
Oompa
fun.
Loompas do this work.
They're
in the back. I saw a documentary about it hosted by Gene Wilder. Got all these little Oompa Loompas.
Was there a girl who blew up like a blueberry? I think I've seen that documentary.
There was someone who suffered such a deformity. She had an allergic reaction.
It was a congenital condition.
All right. I guess all we have left is coffee.
Oh, we can show off the coffee that I bought.
This is
So
the
really
Joffrey's Happy Harvest Blend, a bountiful blend of 100% Arabica beans with a rich aroma and well-rounded taste. As many of you know, Joffrey's is a semi-local company, a Tampa. I remember going to Joffrey's when it was just a little warehouse with one little loading dock, and then now they're everywhere. So congratulations, local boys made good.
I'm a coffee aficionado, and I love drinking Joffrey's. I have a drip coffee maker at home, and every morning I generally brew a pot of coffee, and when I'm lucky, it's Joffrey's. So I went to Joffrey's today while I was at Springs and bought the Harvest Blend. Is really nice. It's a medium blend. I tend towards medium blends. It's got a little nuttiness, a tiny bit of chocolate. It's a really nice fall flavor without being pumpkin. So if you're like a fall-ish, like just the tiniest, slightest hint of spice without making it taste like it's a pumpkin spice coffee.
And then both ground and whole beans. Somebody's asking.
So of the fall blend, it's all ground. But if you want the resort blends, they have both ground and whole bean. So that brings us to our other bag of coffee, which is my absolute favorite Joffrey's blend.
Brown Derby.
Absolute favorite. Joffrey's offers resort blends for tons of resort restaurants. Kona Cafe, Sanaa, Victoria and Albert's even. So many different restaurants throughout Walt Disney World.
We switched this with Folgers Crystals, and 100% of customers knew the difference.
And I've probably tried a dozen different Joffrey's resort restaurant blends, and I come back to Hollywood Brown Derby every time. It is my hands down favorite of the Joffrey's resort restaurant blends. I just love it. It's a medium blend again. Great aroma, rich, full-bodied flavor, lingering finish. I think that's a perfect description.
I feel like you're not making those words. Those aren't your own words.
It's if you like a French roast, it's like a lighter version of a French roast. You get that same full, like little bit roasty, nutty flavor without it tasting a little too heavy, a little too dark, a little too roasty, a little too burnt. I'm a huge fan of Joffrey's Hollywood Brown Derby blend. Favorite Joffrey's Disney Resort Restaurant coffee blend. There you go.
All right. I want to plug a couple things.
Oh, should we, is there anything else the chat wants us to try?
Oh, do they want us to eat anything?
If the chat wants us to try something else, maybe cut something else open, let us know in the chat, and we can register the results while you're plugging our things.
Well, meanwhile, if you're a WIGS member, or you want to become a WIGS member, there is a WIGS exclusive show,
tonight.
Ride Rehab Watches, tonight at 9 p.m. Tonight, 9 p.m., Ride Rehab Watches, only for WIGS members. So if you want to get let behind the curtain, join WIGS.
And if you're already a WIGS
show.
member, make sure you don't miss out. Tyler's coming back with Ride Rehab Watches. Tyler and Thomas, I believe Ben and Matthew will be there. All your favorite Ride Rehab Watches folks will be. And they're watching The Tower of Terror because it's almost Halloween. The movie they chose to Ride Rehab Watch tonight is The Tower of Terror starring Steve Guttenberg.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Check it out.
You know what would make it more fun, Eric?
Bourbon.
Tell Hillary.
Amen.
Just say Hillary, no.
Hillary, no.
She wants to eat all the waxy candy in the jars on the back of the
No, it's not waxy. It's actually real. It's just
I know it's real.
display candy.
It's also waxy, though. It's like that waxy Halloween candy.
Does anybody want to eat anything? Okay, good.
All right,
we don't have
good.
to eat
We
anything.
don't have to eat anything.
This has been
God,
our.
I've already had so much sugar. I don't know what to do with
This has
myself.
been our stupid little show. We really appreciate you guys hanging out
We
with us
wanted
every
to bring
Friday.
you something fun and Halloweeny, and we already did the Halloween Disney merchandise, so we thought the treats would be a good show.
I feel like we have a small group here that watches it, but dedicated group
Small
that hangs
but
out with us on
dedicated.
Fridays, and feel like you guys are kind of our family every now and then, especially because some of you mostly are, I guess. But
All the Mortons.
all the Mortons. So tune in next week, and then in 2 weeks.
Oh, big news in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. We will not be here because we're
There's
going.
like a national holiday in 2 weeks. What is it, Eric?
My birthday?
It's your birthday.
Veterans Day?
Well,
and Marine Corps birthday, all wrapped into like a 2-day period.
So how are you celebrating?
how are we celebrating?
So we're celebrating by traveling to Kentucky, and we're going on the Bourbon Trail. We'll have 15 people. Leigh, is that right?
We're at 14 now.
14-ish people stumbling through Kentucky.
Louisville.
Well, and other parts. And so we will let you know how that goes. Followed by the way, a cross-country drive home with the booty.
Yeah.
So Leigh and I will be driving back. I think Jill's joining us.
We may
and
have,
we may
another
have
companion
a
in
trunk
the car.
full of loot.
And we're gonna we chose to drive back so we could bring as much bourbon as possible home from Kentucky.
Yeah, we got a problem. Anyway, it's a fun problem to have.
It's a great problem to have.
Check out the videos of the Disney Genie stuff we've been doing. We got one more left to do. That'll be
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom. As I said earlier today, we dropped the Disney Genie Hollywood Studios video. We did whatever the free genie told us to do, and it was a lot of fun.
The free genie told us to do some dumb stuff. I didn't even show up until later in the day, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me? This is what you want me to do?"
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes with the free genie. Anyway, I think Animal Kingdom might be fun. I think the free genie might be able to handle Animal Kingdom.
Okay, we'll see.
My bet is on the genie for
We'll
this.
see what happens.
So please go find your news on
Don't
WDWNT.com
bet on the genie.
and like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time here on Boxed In.
Good night, everybody.